first thing I tell my new students is to make a color chart. I do my color charts on Yupo paper. This one is for the Adirondack inks, and I've got quite a few different color charts. One here is for the Pinata inks, and this one is for the Spectrum Noir markers. Another useful chart to make is a staining chart. Here I've placed the Adirondack inks on Yupo paper, and then I have removed the ink with a cotton swab wet with isopropyl alcohol. And I scrubbed on it pretty well. As you can see, the inks will stain the Yupo paper, some more than others. So this chart actually comes in quite handy if you're going to be doing any lifting with a brush, cotton swab, felt, or a Q-tip. One thing I also want to point out is I always try to remember to date my chart, because I do not use UV sealer and varnish on my charts, because it's a test for me to see how light resistant the inks actually are. Now this is a staining chart using the Pinata colors. As you can see, the colors are more concentrated and they do not lift as well as the Adirondack inks. I really scrubbed these and barely got some of the ink off. The Blanco Blanco, which is supposed to be their white, didn't lift at all. However, the gold, their gold metallic, did lift back to white paper. I did leave one that I didn't lift so that I can show you how I go about that. Barely lifting. This is the Havana Brown, which is a wonderful color, but as you can see, very hard to lift. So, but that's something that you should play with, because it will tell you about the different characteristics of the different colors and the different manufacturers. I also have two alcohol ink palettes. These are available through Ranger Ink. This palette contains Adirondack colors as well as the some Pinata colors. These are all the Pinata colors that are available. The Adirondack has 3 times as many colors. Again, all I did was I put a grid corresponding to all the little wells. These are all dried pigments that I poured in and let dry. And then I wrote the name of each pigment. It's a handy tool if you're working with the blending pen or working with a brush. And I just took glue stick and put a few dabs in each corner and then glued the chart to the top of my palette. Some color charts are also available online. This one is for the Adirondack inks, and this is the kits that they have available where they package 3 colors together. This is a good reference as far as what colors come packaged together, but I don't think it's the best way to see what color your inks really are. So although this is a good reference for the kits, I really strongly suggest that you make your own color charts on Yupo paper.